Hey there everyone, this is Six Shot MA, and today I'll be teaching you how to unfuck your barrel after a squib load. I'm going to try to get straight to the point here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it well, but that is a 158 grain projectile stuck exactly halfway down my barrel here, and it being a revolver, I think I'm going to attack it from this end, seeing as how it'll be less accessible from this end, and I don't want to scratch the finish on this blued firearm, which is still in, great condition from the 70s. Before I devolve into it, yes, they are cowboy action loads, and I understand that is better for a lever action, but do not ever buy this dog shit. Through one box of ammo already. I have hundreds of rounds of this left. I also have hundreds of rounds in 44. I have had problems with ignition through 4 different 357 revolvers and a squib load in the first box. I'll talk about that later, but what you're looking at and the piles of shit in your backyard from your pet, it's no different. You're looking at that right here too. I'll get that out of the way so there's no live ammunition close by. But some of the tools you'll be needing here would be something to give a whack, a wooden dowel. No, I did not steal this from my daughter from her schoolwork, allegedly. Obviously, screwdriver, take apart your firearm if it needs taking apart. This one obviously does, to get the cylinder out and things like that. I recommend magnetic if you can get it. And if it really sucks, it looks like we might have to put some of this down the bore because it is halfway down, so we're going to see how this goes. I have had experience with squib loads prior to this, not in my firearm, but in a buddy's. I was at the booth next to my buddy when he fired his Mosin, and I heard it, and I immediately stopped him. But that squib load barely made it into the lands and grooves of the barrel, and it was pretty easy to get it out. So we'll see how this one does. Obviously, this is being a Smith Wesson 28-2 highway patrolman. So I'm not even going to vise anything. We are just going to go straight for it and see how it goes. I'm going to try to kind of vise it with my hand here. I should probably get my thumb out of the way if we're being completely honest, in case it comes flying out. But wooden dowel down the barrel, as you can see here. Let's make a mark so we realize how far. That's how far in it is. Yeah, it's about halfway, which is, pretty suboptimal. But here we go. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this. We're just gonna give her hell. I'm trying not to whack the camera here, guys. Excuse me. There that goes. Looks like we've made some progress. Obviously, before I finish this, I'll show a couple other things. This would work. This is a to limit your rounds in a shotgun. This would probably break, but chances are could work too. All these would probably work. The thing is, you might want to wrap some of them up in tape to either fit the bore size better, or, with something like this that'll gouge the lands and grooves in your barrel. So you just got to be careful. I think this unused pencil makes for a pretty good tool. But I'm gonna keep giving her hell here and see how it goes. Boom. And just like that, let me fix this up. We have the projectile. Would you look at that? The fucking gunpowder obviously didn't burn. That's why we ended up with a squib load. But look at that. It pooped out in a little piece of shit here. I did not see that on the other squib load I experienced. And as I understand, people can shoot a whole lifetime and never experience squib loads. Both the squibs I've experienced, me only being 29, I mean, I've been shooting for years, but have both been with factory ammo. And I mean, I guess I technically don't know the exact reputation of MagTech, but I've never had problems with it before. I've liked the ammo, but God forbid, guys, do not buy this shit. This is fucking garbage ammo. Excuse my language. You know, I grew up with my family around Southie, so, or I didn't personally, but Irish family. We like to cuss. So excuse that. And as you can see, let's make a little quick comparison. That bullet is one of those. It's not a reload. It's not some garbage that I'm trying to sell you where I fucked up, and it's this ammo. But yeah. So obviously we're gonna inspect the barrel. I mean, that was with a piece of, we'll check the edges of the pencil first. Doesn't look like it got that beat up, so I don't expect anything to have happened to the actual barrel. Where'd my flashlight go there? I'm gonna look down it first. Yeah, absolutely no damage. We'll obviously do a cleaning of it now, just in case there's any graphite or wood chips in there. I don't know if you guys will be able to check that out. But yeah, that is a squib cleared, without a vise, without any, too crazy tools. We didn't even need the CLP. We didn't need to use any of these harder tools to break the thing in. I used a pencil and a soft hammer. And that's all it took. It's not rocket science at all. Here, I have some notes written down. Let me see if anything else is worth saying to you guys. Nope. I believe not. So, thank you guys for watching. And that was how to unfuck your barrel once you get a squib load by 6 Shot MA. Thank you.